Megan. So, I've noticed that in our past couple of videos we've been, like, doing stuff while we discuss Frankenstein, and I like that. Like, you were sewing and I was duct taping it up, and I like that. And so I made this entire video of myself baking raspberry cheesecake muffins, and while simultaneously discussing Frankenstein. But then my computer decided to have a meltdown, and I lost everything, and iMovie stopped working, so I had to, like, sign in on a different account. I was on my sister's, and now I have, hopefully iMovie will work this time, and instead of making muffins like I was originally doing, it took so long to film, I'll be drawing. I kind of drew this swirly picture that I had earlier, and now I'm gonna color it in my checker pattern that you've seen a couple of times, I think. If not, I'll show it to you sometime. Maybe in my next video if I don't get finished. So, yeah, let's discuss some Frankenstein. So, in this chapter, I feel like Frankenstein is being, for lack of a better word, a douche. For a few reasons. Reason number one, he's not taking responsibility for his actions. I know this was in the last reading bit, but his creature comes to life and he just leaves. He's scared because it's ugly and he goes away. That's not cool. For one, because it's ugly is the only reason, you, Mr. Frankenstein, are superficial. Two, he created it. He's totally responsible for it. He can't just up and leave after creating it and expect it to go away. Do you know what this is? This is a cautionary tale against pregnancy when you know you're pregnant but you don't do anything about it because you're hoping it'll just go away. I've heard of cases like this happening. People are like, oh, I'm pregnant. Oh, well, I'll just ignore that for now. Don't do that. That's stupid. Then you have this living thing and you don't know what to do with it, so you run away and then it kills your brother. And that's just not a good situation. So Victor Frankenstein is not taking responsibility for his freakish mad science experiments, is reason number one. Number two, when he gets to Justine's trial, he's like, here, I have it underlined. He says, the tortures of the accursed did not equal mine, meaning he feels more bad about, worse about the situation than Justine does. No. So wrong for so many reasons. You can say you feel bad, but number one, she's gonna die. She's gonna be hanged for a crime she didn't commit, and she's had a difficult life. I mean, think about it. This girl, her mother loved her siblings more than her, and then all of her siblings died, and then she's left to take care of her mother, who's just mean to her, and then her mother dies, and now she's a servant in the Frankenstein house, which, I mean, they say servants in Geneva, Switzerland are different and treated more like friends, but still, you spend your entire life as a servant. That kind of sucks. You don't have any family. She's had a sad, sad life. She's a tragic character, and now she's being hanged for a crime she didn't commit. That's not cool. So, Mr. Victor, you can say I feel bad about it, but until you've been in Justine's position, I don't think you can say I feel worse. She probably feels pretty bad herself. And you should feel bad, Frankenstein. It's all your fault. It is. But don't go around assuming you know how other people are feeling about the situation, because you don't. Also, all throughout Justine's trial, he's sitting there being like, oh, I feel so bad about this. This is all my fault. But he doesn't speak up. He knows who the murderer is. He knows it's not Justine. I mean, he can't really say, oh yeah, it's a dead body that I animated, but you can make something up. He didn't even try to save her. That really pissed me off. He's sitting there feeling like bad because it's his fault. He doesn't try at all to save his friend. Why? Why not? You have the power to save her. Somehow you're the only one who knows and you don't do anything. So not cool. So not cool. Made me mad. Really mad. And furthermore, he sees the creature. He knows it's in the area, but he doesn't do anything about it. He doesn't try to follow it. He doesn't try to hunt it down like he should. I mean, this guy, he murdered his little brother. His brother was little, and he killed him. He knows this, and he knows it's him. I don't know how he knows it's him. He just looks at him and is like, oh, it was him. He killed him. I mean, it's a decent assumption to make since obviously he's mad at you. And he has good reason to be. You abandon him. You're like a neglectful parent, Mr. Frankenstein. And you just are like, oh, hey, it's him. And then you let him get away. You don't spend your nights trying to track him down and drag him into the courtroom for proof. You just let him get away. He doesn't, as I said before, he doesn't do anything at all to try to help Justine. He just lets her get hanged. It really bugged me a lot. It makes me sad, too. Poor Justine. You mentioned, what would I do in this situation? Well, one, I feel like, I mean, it's one thing to talk and another thing to experience it, but I feel like when I woke up and saw this creature standing there next to me, whom I had created, I would have. Actually, let's backtrack a bit. There's my sister pacing while she talks on the phone. Let's backtrack a bit. I would have planned what I was going to do first. Like, when I finish, he didn't even have a plan. He's just like, I'm going to build this thing. And he didn't decide what he was going to do with it afterwards. He's like, I'm going to build a human, and it'll be there, and it'll be awesome. And then it awakens, and he's just like, oh, that's creepy. I'm running away. I feel like I would have planned it out, as one does with an experiment. You plan out what you do. You don't just, oh, no, that's not okay. And imagine all the trouble that would have been saved if Frankenstein had decided to reanimate a squirrel or a rat or something besides a person. It's a lot of responsibility, taking care of a live human. So I wouldn't have let that happen. But if I knew who had murdered my brother, I would tell someone. I don't care if they think I'm crazy. At least I tried. I feel like, seriously, if you know something, it's like those, oh, you've seen these advertisements, the sketchy looking ones where there's like a backpack sitting on the ground and you see a kid walking away with someone sketchy looking and their backpack has been left behind. It says, if you see something, say something, which is like report sketchy behavior. If you see something, say something, Mr. Frankenstein. You saw something, you say something. I know they didn't have bus advertisements back in this time, but so what? The basic rules of human decency apply. I'm getting really upset. I'm getting all headed up and I need to go calm down. Okay, I had a mini dance party and I colored and now I'm okay. It's just a really sad book, Megan. It's a really, really, really sad book. Anyway, here's my finished drawing. It's kind of trippy and I kind of like how it turned out. I might try to do something similar for Stuck at Prom, just cause, hello, awesome. But if you don't think so, feel free to tell me. Be like, I don't think so, cause... But if you've seen what those dresses look like, they often look crazy and weird, and so, I don't know, I was thinking this on the bodice, and then the skirt could maybe just be checkered, or just be swirly or something, or maybe alternate, one of us has a checkered one of us has a swirly one, I don't know. Ow! Sorry. Yep, me and my friend Jessie are doing that. Anyway, so... Other than that, not a lot happened in these chapters, but I will see you next week and we can discuss the next 3 chapters. Bye!